Hello, so I'm sitting here today plying yarn because I've spun a ton of yarn the last couple weeks and I'm way behind on plying it. And I wanted to talk a little bit today because I read some really distressing things about people buying spinning wheels and companies not supporting them and standing behind their product. And this really upsets me. When you buy a spinning wheel, it is first and foremost a huge investment because you are out $1,000 or $2,000, sometimes more, on your wheel. And the companies, a lot of times dealers that are smaller dealers, honestly can't support you in your purchases, and they can't, they don't have the money, they don't have the financial backing, but they also may not have the experience. There's several companies. It's very hard to become a spinning wheel dealer for one of the big companies. But there are several companies that are smaller companies that make it very easy and may have wheels that are not as good because it's a money game. It's not a multi-level marketing, but it's almost a multi-level marketing. So when I started carrying Majacraft wheels, the reason I did is because this wheel that I'm spinning on now is an old Majacraft. I bought it many years ago, new from Detta's Spindle, before I ever dreamed of opening up my own shop. And she has had one repair done to her the entire time I've had her, and the entire time I have spun millions of miles of yarn. Okay, two. One, I replaced the drive band, and the second repair was that little spring down there. A kid totally messed with it at one of the Saturday markets, and I lost the spring. And I had to replace it. You can see it's also got an aftermarket cotton brake band, because when I did that, I just redid the whole system. That's it. I've never had an issue. And I bought 7 wheels right now, I think, from Majacraft in the past year as a dealer. And every single one of them has come out of the box and spun like it's supposed to after a 20-minute assembly. I've had other wheels here that have taken a lot longer to assemble from other manufacturers. And I've had a lot of other wheels that have had issues. When you choose your wheel, get there and try the wheels out. Really focus on them. Ask how they repair them and ask what the biggest repairs are that they need to make. If you can't get there and try them out, find a dealer who will send you videos and really focus on what you've heard about the wheels. Long term, this is a machine that should last hundreds of years. I mean, we have antique wheels that are doing the same thing, and paying for craftsmanship and paying for an artistically done wheel that also is a fine piece of work is really worth your time. Majacrafts are, of course, not the only brand that are great. There's other wheels. This is what I consider the Maserati of all of the wheels in the world. But there are other brands, and there's certainly some great manufacturers out there. So really take your time and research it just like you would a car. Don't buy the first car that you drive. Really focus on finding the right car. Read reviews, ask people, try out wheels, and take your time and learn about them. Because it is a really valuable piece of equipment. You never forget your first wheel, and if you choose wisely, that first wheel can be your lifetime wheel. This wheel will never go anywhere, and even though she's now my take everywhere wheel, here I am plying, and she's the one I chose to ply on today. They're really worth it. So just some food for thought. If you ever have any questions, feel free to private message me or ask them here, and I have spun on almost all the wheels, and I can at least help you out a little bit. Or, of course, you can always come by the shop and and look at any of the wheels we have in stock. And I can even get some of the more common brands here for you to try, even if I don't carry them, so that you can really make an educated choice, because it's all about education. I feel really bad for people who spend a lot of money and don't get the quality product that they really deserve, because we all work hard for our money. So I hope you're having a great day. I am plying. This is, I can slow down. This is English Angora that I am plying with a sparkly thread. So I ply all the things. Lots of new yarn coming soon.